as the leaders from this region, we cannot sit back. It will be unforgivable. God will never forgive us. The people of this region will never forgive us if we just sat back and watch as an entire generation is being wiped out. So Friday, the 14th is the day. It is a defining day for the future of this region, because this region stands the risk of being wiped out completely. Because when you target people between the ages of 12 to 30, you want to wipe out an entire region, an entire generation. So I want to ask all leaders to be present. And any leader who doesn't come, you must give an explanation to the people of this region where you are. Because this is a very important day for the future of this region and its young people. I have nothing against Raila Odinga and ODM and Azimio. Nothing. But I have a responsibility to make sure that William Ruto is not destabilized and is allowed to govern, because he has the mandate of the people of Kenya. That is my work. To lead the rest of us, to make sure that the president is accorded time and opportunity to lead this country, because he has the mandate of the people of Kenya and he is elected by God. And I can tell you, if we don't intervene on Friday, and in the next few weeks, in 10 years, this region will be wiped out completely. True of us? Yeah, we cannot. And I want the support of the leaders. I'll take the bull by the horns. You know me, I'm fearless in such matters. I will take the bull by the horns. Again, in 2 weeks' time, we'll have another conference to discuss coffee in Naivasha. Again, we have invited all governors from the coffee growing region, all senators, all members of the National Assembly, the Minister of Agriculture and his staff, the Minister for Cooperative Development and the Cooperatives and his staff, the Minister for Trade and his staff. We have called all stakeholders, the Coffee Directorate. We have called the people from the Coffee Exchange. We have called farmers. We'll have a gathering of about 230 leaders for 3 days in Naivasha. And I said this year, 2023, Mabone Gabi, kahawa, majani chai, na maziwa. Our sales, we cannot engage Raila Odinga because one and fact, before we can even agree to even talk to him, he must first acknowledge in public that President William Ruto is the president of Kenya. So the issue of us having a discussion does not even arise, because he says he doesn't recognize William Ruto as president. So how do you talk to somebody who doesn't recognize your legitimacy? There is no way we can accept less than 10 people to become filthy rich as they kill our young people. Because they are about 10 people, the ones who are selling this alcohol. And one of them was a very senior principal secretary in Uhuru Kenyatta's government. He's the one who has brought all this nonsense in this region, because he was in charge. So nobody could take action against those people. Come Friday, it's a game changer. William Ruto has started rebuilding this country from scratch. He found an empty country with nothing. Everything had been spent and stolen. And I want you to pray for President William Ruto, for God to give him wisdom as he rebuilds this country. And I say on that day of inauguration that we pray for William Ruto to return this country where Mwai Kibaki left us. So, we are in a difficult situation. We are not the ones who borrowed that money, but we have to pay, because this money is owned by Kenya. William Ruto is the president of Kenya. He cannot run away from those debts. although he did not recover. And that is why these Mandamano people are very dishonest. During the handshake arrangement, when Raila Odinga was co-president, the cost of unga was 230 shillings. He never raised a finger. He never called for demonstrations. He never advised Uhuru Kenyatta how to bring the money, the cost down. Today, through hard work and proper economic interventions, we have brought the cost of unga from 230 to 108. And now he wants to have demonstrations on that issue. Yet he was there when it was 230. Just how foolish does he think Kenyans are? To discuss matters coffee, again, come up with a solution on how we shall remove cartels and middlemen and brokers between the coffee farmer and the coffee consumer. Once we are through with the coffee, we'll do the same for tea and milk. And President William Ruto loves this region. From the depth of his heart, I can tell you. And he is concerned about alcoholism and drug abuse in this region. And I'm sure the way he has told me, once we have that conversation, he'll support our recommendation. There is no way we can agree to a handshake because it has happened before and it ruined this country. It is true we are having challenges in paying salaries. We are having challenges in giving money to governors because the handshake government ruined this economy. They borrowed money left, right, and center. And because we are responsible government, we have to pay this money. Last week, some loans had matured and they have to be paid because we have obligations. Whatever money we collect is what we spend. So what we have collected the last 2 weeks was sufficient to pay the loans we paid. What we are collecting this week will pay the salaries and other requirements. We cannot sit back as leaders, our governors. I as Deputy President, our CSs from this region, our PSs from this region, our governors from this region, our senators from this region, our members of the National Assembly. We simply cannot sit back as a scheme has been hatched to wipe out the region and the whole community. Because if you destroy our young people, there will be no community going ahead. We have come to the conclusion that this region was targeted because of its population, because of its success in business and enterprise for destruction, through introduction of illicit brews and drugs to this region. And we have found that these illicit brews are nowhere else. They have been sent to this region to destroy our young population, to deny us tomorrow. We have a conference for alcohol and substance abuse in Central Kenya, our 5 original counties, Nyeri, Nyandarua, Kirinyaga, Murang'a, and Kiambu. We have called the entire administrative sector, from assistant commissioner all the way to the regional commissioner, the police command, from officer commanding police station all the way to the regional police commander. We have called all members of parliament, all senators, all women reps, all governors. We have called NACADA, we have called KEPS, we have called KRA. We have also called leaders in government from this Central Kenya region to have a one-day conference to come up with radical proposals on how to deal with the alcohol menace and abuse of drugs in this region, to have far-reaching implications, because we want the support of the leadership. The president is very concerned, and he has asked me to convene that conference so that we give him recommendations. And they'll be far-reaching. We cannot, as the leadership of this region and as leaders in this country, sit back as an entire generation is being wiped out. And I want an honest conversation. We shall allow the officers commanding police station to speak and speak openly, because they are also very frustrated. Those people are enjoying protection from the very top. And the people who are in charge were from this region, as our region was being destroyed. This cannot happen. When the president was out of the country, I was left in charge. I said, Nairobi Central District, no goes on. Nikamwambia hata Ruto kanyanga. Na hapo kanyanga. Mambo ya kuharibu mali ya wananchi haiwezekani. Na nimemwambia, amesema atarudi kwa barabara. Siyarudi.